Start in Child's Pose, either with your hands behind you, in front of you, or your fist or hands stacked underneath your forehead. And just take a moment to release into the ground. Let your hips melt to your heels. Let your breath be deep. And your face is soft. And then slowly begin to straighten your arms out in front of you. Spread your fingers wide. Make sure your shoulders are away from the ears. And then begin to walk your hands to your right side. Keep both sideways long. Either stay here or bring your right arm behind you. Move it towards the left upper thigh. You can either have your forehead on the ground or your left side of your face on the ground. Keep the breath full and deep. And then slowly walk it back and move your hands all the way over to the other side. Stretch long. Either hands on the ground or bring your left arm behind you to maybe reach your right upper thigh. Breathe into the back, into the gentle stretch in your side waist. And then slowly release that side and come back to center. Take a breath there. Relax your forehead on the earth. Shoulders away from the ears. And then begin to rise up to your knees, hands underneath your shoulders. And then just start to circle your spine in all directions. So it doesn't matter how it looks, only matter how it feels. Let your spine just go wherever it wants to go. Let your head and your arms and your shoulders sway with your movement. No holding back, just feeling the beautiful opening of your chest, of your side waist, of your spine, starting to shift your energy from stagnant into fluid, flowing energy. Make sure you're not cramping up your neck, so let the head be fluid as your spine. Don't forget that your neck is part of your spine. And then from there, inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, round your spine, so a few cat-cows here. Inhale, heart moves forward, tailbone up. Exhale, round your spine, press your hands into the earth. Inhale, reach the heart forward. And then exhale, curl your toes gently under and melt back into downward facing dog. Once in your down dog, begin to bend one knee, straighten the other leg, and just pedal out your heels, feeling that nice gentle stretch on the backs of your legs. Maybe it's not so gentle, maybe it's a big stretch. Just breathe into that. Let your face muscles be relaxed, let your gaze be soft. And then you slowly begin to bring your knees down on the earth once more. Walk your hands a little bit forward and release the chest on the earth. Inhale, rise up into Cobra. Open your chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up, little Cobra. Press the feet down. Exhale, release. Once more, heart to the sky. Strong legs. Exhale, release. And just take a breath here. Maybe rock your hips gently from side to side. And then keep your breath long and deep. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and shift your weight back toward your feet. Hips to the sky. From here, you're going to come forward into plank and then into a gentle half plank. So bring your right knee down underneath your right hip. Straighten the left leg in line with the right. And then lift your left arm up and over. and circle it down. Inhale, reach it up and over. Exhale, circle it down. Keep pressing down into the right hand. Lift up, maybe look up. And then slowly release. Come back into downward dog. Take a breath. And then the same thing on the other side. Forward into plank. Left knee down. Right leg in line with the left. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, circle it down. Inhale, let the arm be fluid, the neck be fluid. Exhale, release. Twice more, open your chest and release. Last one. And exhale, release your hand down. Slowly turn back to downward facing dog. Maybe again, pedaling out your heels. And then go ahead, bring your right leg all the way up to the sky. Press into both hands. Exhale, step your foot forward and bring your left knee down. Now I know it's tempting to sink down into the hips, but first make sure you press the right foot firmly down, press away from your leg, and then make sure your muscles are working also in your core, and then you can lower your hips a little bit. You can have your hands on your thigh, press away from that thigh, and then go ahead, release your hands down and let your head hang forward. Just a nice little swaying motion from side to side. Before you shift your hips back and lengthen that right leg. Doesn't have to be straight, just lengthen it. Keep the spine long, crown of the head forward. And then bend your front knee, curl the back toes under, and step back to downward facing dog. Lift your left leg to the sky, inhale. Exhale, step it forward, lower the right knee down. Again, first lift, bend your knee. Press the hands on top of your thigh, lift your navel, and then maybe come a little bit more into that hip. So always use your strength instead of just your flexibility. Open your chest to the sky as much as feels good today. And then exhale, release. Let your head sway from side to side. Let your hips move a little if that feels good. And then stretch your leg, making sure that that right hip is more or less above the right knee. Lengthen your spine. And then come back forward, curl the back toes under and step to downward dog. Good. From your downward dog, walk or step your feet to the center of your mat, cross your legs and sit down on your buttock. And then just hug your knees into your chest for a moment, let your forehead relax down. And then we're going to stretch it out. Bring your hands behind you, fingers point towards the hips. And then inhale, lift those hips. Exhale, release the hips to the earth. Inhale, press away from the ground, lift and open your chest. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale, and then stay there for a breath. And exhale, lower down on your buttock. Let your soles of your feet come together, knees come wide. Either stay up straight with a long spine, or if your spine can stay long when you fold forward, you can do that too. Let your forehead relax. Let your neck relax. Even though your spine is straight, make your neck soft, not holding any tension there. And rise up out of your pose when you inhale. Bring your knees together and then roll back on your mat. You can either have your knees in your chest or cross your legs and then bring your knees into your chest, holding on to the outside of your feet. Now this is really nice to relax the low back, so make sure you make little circles, releasing all those muscles around your spine. Feel the beautiful release. And then you can just keep them into your chest. If that's really uncomfortable, just straighten out your legs and rest on the ground. Take a moment to notice the flow of your energy. Where do you feel some sensations in your body? And then inhale, straighten your arms, Straighten your legs, lift, and exhale, knees into your chest. Rock yourself up to seated. Cross your legs and bring your hands in front of your heart. And then take a moment to set an intention for the rest of your day. Namaste.